asking conventions and conferences of national organizations to refrain. There's already been 6. I'll try to get them.
Okay, already 6 conferences
that have canceled, and we're focusing on the national because that's the kind of attention that we want to bring to this law.
On national level organizations.
Yeah, we're not saying that people shouldn't go shopping.
Right.
That's ridiculous.
That makes sense. Okay.
What we're saying is, at a national convention level, don't come to Arizona, and we send a national message. And by sending that message, it helps us continue to nationalize this issue.
What about efforts to kind of bring, I know Senator Graham has some concerns now with the blueprint that he and Senator Schumer had come up with. What about efforts to bring Republicans in the Senate on board in terms of jump-starting the process of review? What can House members do?
I think they had, the Senate has its own committee dance that I don't understand. But I think the senators, Graham or otherwise, have to look at this law in Arizona and realize that the potential for the kinds of divisions this is going to create in this country. Not because if it stands in Arizona, it's going to be replicated. There'll be other efforts all over the country. So it's to everybody's best interest to look at comprehensive reform in a very rational way. Because doing otherwise, we're going to leave it to the extreme positions to dominate the discussion that's what's happening. So I think what's happening in Arizona should provide some urgency.
Would you like to see Majority Leader push forward with a bill in the Senate, even if it risks failure, if there's no Republican support, and it might crash and burn on the Senate floor?
Yeah, at some point I'd like to see the vote. At some point I'd like to see the vote in the House. I think
I'd like to see it before the end of the year.
Yeah, I think people need to. I think the American people at some point are going to want to see people on the record saying, "Okay, we wanted to do something," and then the consequences of doing nothing or doing something will be decided. But the suspended animation stuff we're going through is not healthy both for the issue and for the communities most affected by us doing nothing.
Could Democrats end up paying a political price in November if they don't push legislation, if they don't get something done?
Yeah. I think the price is going to be one of disillusionment, and what I don't want to happen is for people to feel that they don't need to participate in the voting process because nothing happened. That's the consequence. The consequence, they're not going to flock over and vote for the Republicans. The consequence for us is that they don't help us, and that wouldn't be good in the midterms.
I apologize. Your name again, please. I'm sorry.
Grijalva, Raul.
From Texas.
Arizona.
Arizona, thank you.
Congressman, do you have any concerns that House leadership isn't acting? Have you seen any indications from House leadership that they're willing to move quickly on this?
Our conversations with House leadership and media, and Luz have been at the forefront for our caucus, and Jared for the Progressive Caucus have all been good and honest and frank, and you know, the ball is in the Senate's place right now, but the assurances have always been we'll move on it as soon as we're ready, as soon as they're ready. And that hasn't wavered.
Pardon my slur writing. Do you think the House might want to act even if the Senate eventually, even if the Senate stalls?
I don't know. We were talking, just started to talk, I was just having a conversation with some people about that. I don't know at this point.
Congressman, thank you for coming today. How do you think that this could all affect citizens sending remittances to Mexico and actual, immigration coming here? Do you think that there will be deterrence, or do you think it will have? Because that consists of a big part of the Mexican economy.
Well, it's a two-way street. We have billions of dollars coming into the state of Arizona, from shoppers, Mexican citizens that come to the United States to do their shopping. That's retail money. That's import-export money. That'll have an effect. And, less people working, less money going back. Simple as that.
Do you think that this will affect